Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got another MLB slate. We're going to be going over. It's a Sunday slate, so we got 15 games, so we're not going to waste any time here. So you guys know what to do. Before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of what happened yesterday, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. And I just want to say, I believe yesterday we surpassed 700 subscribers. So thank you guys all for that. It's been fun, this journey, and we hope to keep it going to 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, whatever. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. We also have a Discord chat if you guys want to join that. The link to that is in the description of the video down below. All right, recap of what happened yesterday. I realize your text is so much smaller. There we go.
It's all right. They're both losers anyway. Oh no, I'm losers. Mine's
all right, we'll start with you, Tim. Then go.
So yesterday, once again, wow, I'm actually still positive. I'm okay. Cool. Milwaukee got me the win, and barely. Cubs, that one couldn't go over, and Arizona had plenty of opportunities to try to score more and missed out. So 1 and 2 day, still profitable, a whole 0.14 units. So let's get it. Oh, sorry.
And for me, I had a 2 in 1 day. It was not a bad day. It was extra innings away from 3-0 day. Had Minnesota plus 157. Once I hit extra innings, I didn't mind that bet losing because I had a game go to extra innings with a plus 157. So I felt like that was an okay one to lose. Houston and Texas go over the total once again, and the Yankees and the White Sox go under the total of 7.5. Fun fact: the Yankees have given up 1 earned run in their last 4 games, including a no-hitter. So, I went 2 and 1 yesterday. I'm 118, 112, 51.1% about, up 22.43 units on the season. So let's try to keep that going here. Make sure we're on the right page. Oh, we're on hockey.
Yeah, hockey.
But let's try to keep it on the right page as we head into today's baseball slate. Starting it off here with the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Minus 141 for the Yankees, plus 130 for the White Sox. Over-under of 9 runs in this game. We're King Jameson Taillon versus Dallas Keuchel. And where are you heading in this first game?
Well, I'll say for this card, it's gonna be a very light card. I have like 3 plays, and actually I have 4 plays. One of them's the premium. If anything, maybe look at the under in this game. It's kind of been like the staple in the Yankee diet right now to go under in about 16 games in a row. Okay. But the pitching for the Yankees have been pitching really well. Taillon hasn't been that bad this year. He's got he has 1 and 3, 5.73 ERA. Maybe he could turn that around. The way that the Yankees have been pitching, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe a lean towards the Yankees, lean towards the under, but personally, I don't have any money in this game.
I do. I'm going with the under in this game. Like I mentioned in the recap, the Yankees have only given up 1 earned run in their last 4 games, including throwing a no-hitter. This Yankees pitching staff has been phenomenal recently. They've gone under in 4 straight games, and they've won 5 straight. And it's not because they're hitting, because their hitting haven't been averaging many runs. I want to say yesterday they got 7, but the previous days they got 2, 2, and 2. So 2-0 win, 2-0 win, 2-1 win, and a 7-0 win. So this is a Yankees team that's not putting up many runs, and they're pitching phenomenally. I like the under in this game. I don't mind. It's Jameson Taillon and Dallas Keuchel. Jameson Taillon, 1 and 3 of 5.73 ERA, 1.27 WHIP, striking out 46 batters and walking 10. Dallas Keuchel, 3 and 1, 4.44 ERA, 1.22 WHIP, 24 strikeouts, 15 walks. I like the under in this game. I think we're going to get another good pitching performance from the New York Yankees. Our next game here is the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. A minus 130 for the Phillies, a plus 120 for the Red Sox. Over under of 8 runs in this game. We're getting Zach Wheeler and Eduardo Rodriguez. And looking at this game, Eduardo Rodriguez is 5-2, a 4.70 ERA, 1.34 WHIP, 48 strikeouts, 8 walks. Zach Wheeler is 3-2 with a 2.52 ERA, 0.99 WHIP, 66 strikeouts, 13 walks. And looking at this game, I understand it's Zach Wheeler pitching, but why are the Phillies favorites? I'm actually going to add this to my card here. I'm taking the Boston Red Sox at plus 120 in this game. I like the way Eduardo Rodriguez has been pitching this year. He's 5-2. He's looked really good doing it. The Phillies have been struggling recently. They've lost 4 straight games. Boston's going for the sweep here. They've won the last 4 games. And I think they sweep the Phillies today. I like the Red Sox here, plus 120 versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Where are you looking here?
Personally, I'm passing on this game. I would probably have a slight lean towards that under. Rodriguez and Wheeler have been pitching pretty well this year. Rodriguez is 5-2 with a 4.7. Wheeler 3-2 with a 2.52. These teams have been scoring more as of late, but I think that normally Sundays are pretty low scoring for these two teams. So maybe a slight lean towards the under, but right now I do not have any money in this game.
All right, our next game here is the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. A minus 179 for the Nationals, a plus 165 for the Orioles. Over under of 9 runs for this game. We're getting Patrick Corbin versus the GOAT, Matt Harvey. Where are you looking for this one?
Once again, I'm passing on this game. If anything, I might look towards the Baltimore Orioles, even though they've lost how many straight games? 5 straight games. They're 9. They've lost 9 out of the last 10. Maybe you don't go after them. This one's probably this one's a pass for me. Maybe a slight look at the over in this one, considering that the Baltimore Orioles have gone over like 9 out of their last 10 games, and the one game that they didn't go over, we had a premium play on, but whatever. Yeah, this one's just a pass for me. I'm not messing with this game, especially with Matt Harvey on the mound.
Yeah, for me, I'm actually going to have a play on this game, and now I've had plays in 3 straight games, but I don't care. I like the beginning of this card. And the way I'm looking at this is Baltimore has gone 1-9 in their last 5 games. Washington has won 6 out of 10. I expect some positive regression for this Washington hitting team, with the Washington hitting side. They are 3rd in the MLB with a 257 team batting average, but 20th in runs scored. That's telling me they're not hitting with runners in scoring position. They're not being able to drive in those runs. They're getting hits, but they're not driving in runs. I think eventually we see positive regression, and it's going to continue here today. Patrick Corbin has looked better of late. He went 7 innings 2 starts ago against Philly. He went 5 innings last start against Chicago. He went 6 innings the previous start against the Yankees. 7 innings the previous start against the Marlins. Winning 2 of those starts. He's 2-0 his last 4 starts. He's looked much better. I'm taking the Nationals on the run line here. Plus 100. I think we're getting great value for it. I bet it at plus 110 last night, but I like it here at plus 100 as well. Give me the Washington Nationals on the run line versus a really struggling Matt Harvey and a really struggling Orioles team today. Our next game here is the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Minus 163 for the Jays, plus 150 for the A's or the Rays. Wow. Over under 9 runs for this game. Michael Wacha takes on Hyun-Jin Ryu. And for this matchup, Michael Wacha 1-1 at 4.76 ERA, 1.24 WHIP, 26 strikeouts, 8 walks. Hyun-Jin Ryu 4-2 at 2.51 ERA, 0.99 WHIP, 45 strikeouts, 5 walks. Hyun-Jin Ryu has looked really good this year, and I understand why they are a minus 163 favorite. But I would have to actually lean towards the Blue Jay or the Rays in this one, and actually there's a lot of value on the Rays today, and we're getting a plus 150 for a team that's won 9 straight games. I'm adding this to my card. I'm gonna have a lot of action today, but I like this spot. I understand Michael Wacha is coming back off an injury, but this Rays team has won 9 straight games. And we're getting plus 50 to back a team that's won 9 straight games. Give me the Rays in this spot here. Plus 150 versus the Blue Jays. Where are you looking?
Once again, I have a very, very light card today. I'm more focused on NBA, so I only have like 4 plays in MLB. So I don't have a play from this game. If anything, maybe a slight lean towards the Rays. But ultimately, this one's just not a spot I want to get to. Hung-Ching Ryu's pitched decent, 4-2, 2.51. And Michael Wacha has pitched. He's pitched all right this year, 1-1 with a 4.76. But in this one, maybe a slight look at the under. Both these pitchers have been pitching pretty solid, and maybe this one can go under. But ultimately, for this one, I have nothing on this game.
All right, our next game here is the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Minus 135 for the Marlins, plus 125 for the Mets. Petit takes on Yamamoto in this matchup, over under 7.5 runs. Where are you looking for this one?
Well, actually, this will be one of the 3 games I have a bet on. And I like the Mets, plus 125. Yamamoto revenge game. Sure, whatever. But this will be Yamamoto's first start of the year. And Marlins, I'm pretty sure they know what he has. But I think that he can convert a couple innings and hand it off to the bullpen after 6 and have a good game. Both teams have been really struggling to hit, so I think the better pitching team will end up having the better game. And Petit he's been all right. He hasn't been 1-0, 1.8 ERA in 10 innings pitched with 9 strikeouts. He's been pitching good. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab the underdogs in the Mets. Getaway game. Well, not really a getaway game. It's a rubber match. So get into Miami, win the game, leave. Let's go. I would take the Mets plus 125.
Yeah, for me, I'm passing on this game. I just need to do a little bit more deep diving into Jordan Yamamoto for the Mets. This is just a matchup where I didn't have a pitcher up until recently, so I'm laying off this game. I'm not trying to get involved in this one. I would lean towards the Mets, if anything. They've been playing pretty well lately, even with all the injuries that they have. And they're expecting DeGrom back soon, so that should be a positive sign for the New York Mets there. But I'm going to lay off this game. Lean towards the Mets. No action here. Our next game here is the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Minus 112 for the Brewers. A plus 102 for the Reds. Over under of 8 runs in this game. We have Freddie Peralta and Luis Castillo. Freddie Peralta, 4-1, a 2.40 ERA, 0.89 whip, 69 strikeouts, 19 walks. Luis Castillo, 1-6 record, 7.44 ERA, 1.80 whip, 40 strikeouts, and 15 walks. And one thing that surprised me is since last night, this line has moved 12 cents with money on the Reds, which really puzzled me. I was leaning Reds, but there's no way I can back Luis Castillo just because of the price. But I mean, this is a spot where I'm laying off. I want nothing to do with the Reds right now. I want nothing to do with Luis Castillo other than potentially fading him. But this is a spot where I don't trust the Reds at all. I don't trust either of these teams right now. Both of them are struggling, losing 7 of their last 10 games. So I'm passing on this game. This is just not a spot I want to get to whatsoever. Where are you looking for this one?
I think this one's fairly obvious. And yes, the Brewers have not been playing well, but they did win yesterday. Freddie Peralta's, I'm grabbing the Brewers. I mistakenly bet it last night when they're minus 129. But minus 112, very good price for him. And I don't understand why Castillo is getting so much money on him. Or the Reds in general. Reds have won, 1 out of their last 7 games. It's just not a spot I want to get to. And then money's coming in so that I can get the Brewers at a better price with Freddie Peralta, who's 4-1 with a 2.4 ERA. Yeah, sign me up for that one. I think that the Brewers are going to be able to have a nice field day against Luis Castillo today. So minus 112 looks kind of nice for that one. Looking up one thing real quick to see. All right, my app doesn't want to... Oh, there we go. I wanted to see if he did not face Milwaukee yet this year. Okay, I thought he did. But yeah, I'm gonna grab Milwaukee Brewers today, -112.
All right, our next game here is the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. A -141 for the Indians, +130 for the Twins. Over under of 8.5 runs for this game. J.A. Happ versus Zach Plesac. Where are you looking for this one?
Back to passing. Yeah, this if anything, maybe look at the Indians run line. Personally, I don't have any faith in the Twins. Nothing. They are still one of the worst teams in the league. And I think they're gonna struggle for the rest of the year probably. I don't expect them to see in the playoffs, but this is not a spot I want to get to them. J.A. Happ 2-2, 5.35 ERA. Plesac 4-3, 3.93. These two pitchers have been nothing good, nothing stellar. They haven't been horrible, but in this game, this one's just got to be a pass. I can't really go after our side.
Yeah, for me, this is a spot where we'll start by looking at the pictures here. J.A. Happ is 2-2, a 5.35 ERA, a 1.27 WHIP, 20 strikeouts and 13 walks. Zach Plesac is 4-3, a 3.93 ERA, 0.98 WHIP, 37 strikeouts, 11 walks. And these are two pitchers I don't particularly trust. And then we have a bullpen in Minnesota, which is bad. I like the over in this game. I feel like both these pitchers can get lit up. The Twins have been playing more towards the over recently, going over in 8 of their last 10. Cleveland's gone over in 6 of their last 10. So I feel like both these teams are able to put up some runs here today, especially the Minnesota side. And against the Minnesota side, like this is a Minnesota team that just plays more overs than they do unders this season. And that's because their pitching staff is really bad. J.A. Happ has not looked particularly great. A 5.35 ERA is one that I don't mind targeting an over for. So I'm taking over 8.5 here between the Indians and the Twins in this game. Our next game here is the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. A -197 for the Braves, a +181 for the Pirates. Max Fried, JT Brubaker, over under 8 runs in this game. And looking at this game, JT Brubaker 3-3, a 3.27 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, 44 strikeouts, 12 walks. Max Fried is 1-2, a 5.46 ERA, 1.61 WHIP, 32 strikeouts, 11 walks. And I feel if there's going to be any game in the series where we're going to back the Pirates, it's going to be this one. You're getting +181 for it. JT Brubaker has not looked bad. He is, I consider, the ace of this staff. But that being said, I'm not betting this game. I don't trust the Pirates at all. They're not a team that are trustworthy. Their offense is abysmal. They only put up 3.4 runs a game, which is 30th in the MLB. And this is just not a team I want to target at all. So passing on this game. Where are you looking for this one?
Yeah, this one's a pass for me as well. Probably a heavier lean towards the Pirates at a +181. I just didn't have enough to want to pull the trigger. It's one of those spots that 1 every 5 games for the Pirates, we look to bet them, and it's because Brubaker is on the mound. And they normally get a good price for him, but I can't really trust them right now. They have not been playing well lately. And this AAA team, the Pittsburgh Pirates, are just not good. So no, I don't want to be backing them.
All right. Our next game here is the Kansas City Royals hosting the Detroit Tigers. -145 for the Royals, +134 for the Tigers. Over under 9 runs in this game. Chris Bubic taking on Casey Mize in this matchup. Where are you looking for this one?
I'm passing on this game. Sorry. For looking at Bubic, he's been pitching better as of late. Oh wait, no, not really. 1 inning. Oh, he came in for relief. Okay, that's why. It showed on MLB. It shows him with a 0-0 .96 ERA. That is very deceiving. He's has not been pitching well, so don't really go with that. If anything, maybe a slight lean towards the Tigers. They've been playing a lot better. But overall, probably not going to be interested in. Casey Mize has been pitching pretty well. 3-3, 3.69 ERA. If anything, yeah, maybe go towards the Tigers, maybe go towards the over, but I'm not gonna be betting on this one.
Yeah, for me, I am gonna have I do have a bet on this game. Looking at the pitchers, Casey Mize is 3-3, 3.69 ERA, 1.19 WHIP. He's striking out 34 batters and 19 walks. Chris Bubik is 0-0, 0.96 ERA, 0.96 WHIP, 14 strikeouts, 9 walks for Bubik. And I am going to be targeting the Tigers in this game. I really like Casey Mize, and Casey Mize is probably someone I'm going to look to back often because you're always getting a nice plus price tag for him. We're going with the Tigers here, first 5 plus 125 with Casey Mize. Just keep it so it's just Casey Mize and no Tigers bullpen, which I still have ranked 30th in the MLB. Granted, they're going up against the ranked number 22 bullpen in the MLB, but that being said, I like the Tigers to be leading at the end of 5 innings in this one. I like Casey Mize a lot. Give me Detroit's first 5 plus 125 versus the Kansas City Royals. Our next matchup here is the Houston Astros at the Texas Rangers, minus 167 for the Astros, plus 154 for the Rangers. We're getting Christian Javier taking on Mike Fultonevich. Over under of 9 runs for this game. Christian Javier is 3-1 with a 3.27 ERA, 0.98 WHIP, 53 strikeouts, 15 walks for Javier. Up against Fultonevich, who is 1-4, a 5.18 ERA, 1.42 WHIP, 40 strikeouts, 13 walks, and I'm looking at the over in this game. I bet the over. I'm gonna continue to back Astros overs. Let me get that back to the way it was here. Nope.
Wrong way. There you go.
My bad. But I'm going to continue to back these Houston overs. Texas has gone over in 6 of their last 10 games, 2 straight. The Astros have gone over in 9 of their last 10 games, 8 straight overs. I want to continue to back this overs train for the Astros until it dies. I like the over here, the Astros, and the Rangers. Also, the Astros ranked number 1 in the MLB in team batting average with a 2.72 or 272 batting average, and ranked number 1 in runs scored per game at 5.35 runs per game. I like offense, and I like a lot of it today against Michael Fultonevich. Also, team total over 5.5. Spot I might want to sprinkle on, but I like the over in this game between the Astros and the Rangers. What are you looking here?
I feel like this one, yeah, I don't mind the over. I personally am not really betting it. If anything, maybe a slight look at the Houston run line, but for me, I'm not really betting any of this. This game is just, Fulte has been and Javier has been decent, so maybe it could stay under. I don't know. I'm going to go and just pass on this game. It's just not a spot I want to get to.
All right, our next game here is the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Minus 141 for the Rockies, plus 130 for the D-backs. Over-under of 11.5 runs for this game. We're getting John Gray and Taylor Widener in this matchup. Where are you looking here?
I'm sticking to my guns, and I'm passing. Yeah, this is just not really a card that I have a lot of stuff that I like in. It's just this game. I got suckered into going and betting the Diamondbacks yesterday. They've lost 7 straight games now, and I lost the Widener. He's been pitching all right. 1-0, 2.82 ERA. John Gray 4-4 with a 3.48 ERA. It's just probably not a spot. It's not a spot I want to get to. Maybe a slight lean towards those Diamondbacks again, but I'm not interested in going after it.
For me, I was kind of suckered into a play here. I like Taylor Widener. He's 1-0, 2.82 ERA, 1.12 WHIP, 18 strikeouts and 6 walks. John Gray 4-4, 3.48 ERA, 1.26 WHIP, 45 strikeouts and 20 walks. I like the Diamondbacks in this game, but I do not trust them to get me an actual win. So I'm going to be going first 5 here with the Arizona Diamondbacks, keeping that really bad bullpen out of it. Plus 126 price tag. I don't mind that at all. Give me the Diamondbacks here, first 5 innings versus the Colorado Rockies in this game. Our next game here is the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Minus 141 for the Dodgers, plus 130 for the Giants. Over under of 7.5 runs for this game. We're getting Julio Urias taking on Anthony Desclafani in this matchup. Julio Urias 6-1, a 3.04 ERA, .85 WHIP, 60 strikeouts, 7 walks. Anthony Desclafani 4-1, a 2.03 ERA, .92 WHIP, 48 strikeouts, 13 walks. And one team I really don't want to step in front of right now is the LA Dodgers. They've looked phenomenal now recently. They've won 9 of 10 games, a 6-game winning streak. Julio Urias has looked really good this year, and we're getting a nice plus price tag here to back the Dodgers on the run line. I'm going to do it again. I added that to my card yesterday. It cashed. I'm going to do it again today. A plus 122. I bet it at plus 135, so I got a little bit better of a value, but I still don't mind here the Dodgers here on the run line, plus 122 versus the San Francisco Giants in this matchup. Where are you looking here?
I feel like this is going to be another one of those games very similar to Friday night's game, where it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a low scoring, so maybe look at the under. Desclafani's been pitching really well this year, 4-1 with a 2.03. Julio Urias has been pitching really well this year, 6-1, 3.04. Yeah, this is going to be a battle of the pitchers. I think that this one will end up finishing very similar to Friday's game, and maybe look at the under, but ultimately I'm going to be passing on this game because I'd rather be watching this game that looks like a fun one and not have to worry about who's on the side.
Alrighty, our next game here is going to be the Oakland Athletics and the LA Angels. Minus 109 for the Athletics, minus 101 for the Angels. Over under of 8.5 runs for this game. Dylan Bundy takes on Sean Manaea. Where are you looking for this one?
Okay, if you can honestly tell me that you think that this game is essentially a pick'em, because that's what the books are saying, when the Angels are 9 games ahead of the Oakland's at 9 games ahead of the Angels. Angels have a pitcher that is 0-5 with a 6.02 ERA. And Oakland's about to sweep, and you're telling me that this game's a pick'em? Yeah, give me a break. Give me the Oakland Athletics. Minus 108. 9. It's just a spot that it's just a very easy spot to get to. Manaea 3-2, 4.41, but he has been pitching better as of late. And how can you back a pitcher that has not won a game this year? Now, this one's easy for me. Grabbing the Oakland, minus 109, and moving on.
Yeah, for me, it's a lean towards the over. I didn't get any action on this game, and I don't think I'm going to be betting it at all. I had the over in last night's game. I added that to my card along with the Dodger run line, and that game came half a run short. It was 6-2. The final, I had the over 8.5. So it is what it is. I'm passing on tonight's game though. Lean towards the over. I don't trust Dylan Bundy here.
Oh, if you bet the over, you should have told me. I would have bet the under so that you could have cashed your bet. I have horrible luck with the freaking Padres in there. No, not Padres.
Oakland.
Oh, LA? Oakland. Never mind. I was thinking Padres.
Yeah. No, but I'm going to be passing on this game. I just don't see a spot really for me to get involved here. Looking at this one. All right, the next game here is the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. This is our premium play over on picks and Parleys.net. If you guys want to check that out, the link to that is in the description of the video down below. Our last game here is Sunday Night Baseball. We have the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Minus 134 for the Cardinals, plus 124 for the Cubs. Over under 8.5 runs in this game. Adam Wainwright, Zach Davies. Where are you looking for the last game here?
I think, I'm passing. My 3 plays were Oakland. They were the Milwaukee and the Mets. So those are my 3 plays. But for this game, if anything, I would look at the over. I heard a statistic where like average runs this year is like 8.5 runs a game. And then on Sunday night, it was like 13. So this game, I'm thinking over in this one. I do really like that. I'm not personally betting it, but if I would have to lean away, it'd be there. And then for sides, this one's not spot I want to get to for sides. If anything, maybe grabbing that plus money with the Cubbies, but not really that interesting in it.
Yeah, for me, it's a lean towards the Cubs. Looking at the pictures, Zach Davies is 2-2 of 5.58 ERA, 1.76 WHIP, 23 strikeouts, 22 walks. Adam Wainwright, 2-4 of 4.63 ERA, 1.35 WHIP, 44 strikeouts, 15 walks. I'm laying off this game, leaning towards the over, leaning towards the Cubbies, not getting involved. This is just not a spot that I feel is. I don't need to force action on this one. I have a big enough card as is. I'm going to leave this game alone and be able to just focus on Stanley Cup hockey at that time instead of Sunday Night Baseball. So I'll have a full day of baseball, and then I'll have a night of hockey. So that's the way it's going to roll here. I'm going to be laying off this game. But let's go over our plays for the day, then we're going to head on out for this video. I'll let you go first, seeing I have a bigger card.
I grabbed the Mets, plus 129, minus 112 for the Brewers, and it was minus 109 for the Oakland Athletics.
All right, let's go over my large card here. I have the under 9 runs here between the Yankees and the White Sox. I picked up the Red Sox here at plus 117. They were plus 120 when I bet them. I have the Nationals run line here at plus 100. I'm also going with the Tampa Bay Rays at plus 148. I got it at plus 150. I like the over 8.5 runs between the Twins and the Indians. I like the over 9 runs with the Astros and the Rangers. I like the Dodger run line at plus 122. And then my 2 first 5 inning plays are going with the the Detroit Tigers at plus 125 and the Arizona Diamondbacks at plus 126. All right, let me add in my couple plays here.
While you do that, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Me and Nick will probably work on something where once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we might do some type of giveaway, whether or not that's one person to win premium plays for like a month or something, or something in that nature, so that we could try to incentivize trying to get up that high. So go ahead, share it out, comment, do all that good stuff, and then also, if you guys want to check out our premium plays, we have an MLB, an NBA, and NHL over at picksandparleys.net. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out as well. And then we'll be back over on the Picks and Parleys YouTube channel tomorrow at 6 o'clock to break down some hockey and basketball. Go ahead, take it away, Nick.
But that's going to just about do it for this video. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come on the video here at All Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. And let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the MLB tonight. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.